over the last few weeks. Contenders: Dragons, Scorpions, Terriers, Tarantulas, Bobcats, Grizzlies, Hogs, Raptors, T-Rex, and Beavers. Now, this show was called the Toronto Tip-Off, and the other day there may have been a preliminary tip-off to the tip-off. And the media kind of let the cat out of the bag. We can tell you it wasn't a Bobcat. But throughout the day today, we will unveil the new look, the new colors, and the new logo of this new franchise for Toronto.
Scotiabank Arena in downtown Toronto, and you wonder how many of the 19,000 plus in attendance tonight were there for opening night, November 3rd, 1995 at the Rogers Centre. Over 33,000 that night, which certainly was a harbinger of things to come, as the Raptors have been a success story in the NBA, and they'll honor that heritage with the new guys, Fred VanVleet and company, to wear the old purple and the dinosaurs as they welcome the Orlando Magic to town.
It's official. Toronto is a member of the National Basketball Association. It was all signed and done today.
I remember hearing the list, and I honestly don't remember now if it was 5 names, 8 names, 10 names. If I'm not mistaken, Towers was certainly on there. I think Terriers was one of them as well. Tarantulas, I believe, was another.
All I remember is it was crazy because, first of all, they were going to get a team, and then people were so excited that this team was going to come, and then the next thing was this name, and then the name contest. And, you know, I was fortunate enough to host the actual naming of the team
back in November, but the team was nameless and without an identity until today. The contenders in a national Name the Team contest were Dragons, Beavers, Scorpions, T-Rex, Terriers, Raptors, Tarantulas, Hogs, Bobcats, and Grizzlies. They finally came down to 3. The names being Dragons, Raptors, and Bobcats.
On camera?
There was a tip-off, however, to the name being released today. The media let the cat out of the bag the other day, and I can tell you it wasn't a Bobcat, and nor was it a dragon. But today we will unwrap the new identity, the new look of this Toronto franchise.
I had actually found out a little bit earlier, and I was a little surprised, actually. I thought, you know, it wasn't on top of my list, but I realized that Jurassic Park was this movie that was taking over North America and was crazy around the world, and there was obviously a narrative around Jurassic Park, but at the same time, I just think, you know, I thought at the time, no, they're not going to go the movie way.
I love this game. NBA action.
I think the reason many people may have been disappointed or questioned the selection of the name is because it was so off the wall. You had names like Celtics and Lakers and Pistons and Timberwolves and Bulls and what have you. And then Raptors? What's up with that? It was simply different, but you know what? Sometimes people are uncomfortable with something new.
This is really the first time that we've had an opportunity to work with a group that was patient in terms of choosing the name and said, you know, we want to do it right. We want to make sure that it's the name that people will really enjoy and relate to. And so we really have been able to do this, I think, in probably the most professional way we've ever done it. And the fact that it is an international franchise for the first time for us.
I was always curious what the fit was having Raptors and, you know, you have a Canadian sports team. I thought the Grizzlies made kind of sense for Vancouver a little bit.
I know around the NBA, a lot of people were kind of talking about Barney as the dinosaur, but you know, that's a small fraction of people that I think for the most part, you know, people embraced it. You know, it was different, it was cool, it was at that time it was hip.
Colors. I mean, we had a general idea where we wanted to go in colors, but that was actually the hardest thing at the end of the day. We settled on the logo, we settled on 3 of the colors, and the 4th color went right down the wire.
I think sometimes having something that defines you that's different kind of appealed to the younger generation, and I think that's what the whole focus was when the Raptors came in. It wasn't about appealing to people in their 60s and 70s. It was about appealing to kids and teens and people in their 20s and 30s.
Raptors, one of 6 retro nights for the Toronto Raptors. Does it take you back already, just looking at the uniforms?
Oh yeah, I'm expecting to see Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, Damon Stoudemire.
And as it turned out, even though it wasn't my first choice, you become your name. You know, who would have ever thought a Penguin would have been popular in hockey? You know, who would have ever thought that, you know, some of the other names, a Duck and all these other names that they have in sports would become popular. But as it turned out, it was very popular at the time, the name, because of the movie. And then the Raptors just became this own entity. And I'll never forget when, you know, they actually named the team and the Raptor came out of the egg. And I think a lot of people were surprised, some were pleasantly surprised, some people hated the name, but I think through the years it's become a perfect name. I really do. I think it's a perfect name for this team.
Cutting, Van Vliet, OG, extra pass, gets it back, up fake. Here's Pascal with a 3. That is pretty basketball. Here's Kyle. Lowry puts it on. Twisting and turning with the reverse. Lowry at the buzzer. Fred VanVleet. How about that? Kyle finds Pascal. In the circle, the jumper is good. He's got 22 points. 9 rebounds and a 7-0 run by Toronto. And the Toronto Raptors come away with a 9-point win. They're now 3-1 on the season. The Magic 1-2 in Toronto. And the 95 rewind take you back with the W.
It's from Drake. This is dope, man. Okay. That's hard. That's cool.
Oh, this was mine. I was like, which one's mine?
I think it was more of a Drake gift, you know, to show his appreciation and stuff like that. Truly loves the team. We all love the team. The whole city loves the team. So it was more of a genuine gift for, you know, the boy to give something to the team.
This is fine. I like it. The best in the world. I'm gonna have to wear it next game.
I like it. I mean, the purple's different. Like, it's going on with the theme of the throwback court, throwback purple, throwback dinosaur.
What the names on them?
I like the names, and I like the purple accents around the logos, around the owl. Of course, Canada, US, and then on the back, old school Raptor champions. It's got an old school vibe to it, retro. Like, this is never gonna go out of style.
I know my family's gonna want one, so.
I think it's special. I mean, no other team really has a entertainment partnership like that, you know, basketball and rap, entertainment, all that type of stuff, the whole OVO thing, like that's big. Like, no one else has anything like that, so it's something new, and it's something, you know, you get stuff like this.
Well, for me, I'm a basketball guy, so it's almost like a dream come true to see our brand that we created in conjunction and working with, you know, MLSC and the Raptors. Like, that's like a dream come true for all of us, you know, especially, you know, Drake. Like, he's like super fan, if not, you know.
Everyone loves Drake, everyone loves OVO. You get the concerts and then you put the rappers with that. Like, it's two big markets clashing into one and making one big market. It really makes more of a family atmosphere for all Toronto, all of Canada.
Another championship memento to add to my collection.
Again, it's a natural and genuine thing. You know, we are a Canadian brand. You know, we love Canada. as the Raptors do as well, you know, and I think it just works hand in hand, you know. It helps us tremendously, and it helps the Raptors as well. So truly take pride in that, for sure.
Appreciate it. Drizzy. Drizzy. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you. I'm out.
What a run that was, going back to last May in the Eastern Conference Finals. It looked like it was down and out for Toronto, down 0-2, double overtime in Game 3, and then 4 straight victories.
I'm sure there's some get back, you know, anytime you lose to a team in the playoffs. A couple times, you know, when you feel like you built a team to be a title contender, and you lose to a certain team, and then next year, you know, you kind of have them on your list to play against, you know, and you know, get that a little funk or just like upset off your chest. So I think that they definitely you know, want to let a message, you know, to us. Just how I approached the game too. You know, when we were losing to Cleveland in the playoffs, when we had them matched up during the season, you know, it was a time to be able to go at them and set the tone early.
Pascal, a little bit too strong. Middleton. Here's Giannis in transition. That's exactly why he leads the NBA in transition points. And Pascal just 1 of 7. Here's Middleton. Too easy. Yeah, way too easy. Van Vliet to OG. Has it knocked away. Bledsoe. Misses. Slam dunk. And for the Toronto Raptors, led by the 36 of Kyle Lowry, but they come up short. They're trailing by 26. They cut it to 4. And the Toronto Raptors are going to fall in the first of 4 meetings between Milwaukee and Toronto.
Stoudemire.
Yes! If you look at a Raptor game in Toronto, it's a young fan base, it's a multicultural fan base. So the vision that was in place to start this thing off, they knew what their target audience was, and they've succeeded with that.
Winning definitely helps that name become part of the culture and become part of the fabric. But I think also Toronto has always been a unique city, even from within the context of Canada and within the context of North America. We are a very unique and a very diverse city, and one which embraces differences. And when you got a name like Raptor, again, which caught some people off guard, now the fact that it has become synonymous with success and synonymous with the city. I mean, there are people in every U.S. state who they hear the Raptors, they know you're talking about Toronto. So in terms of it becoming part of the cultural fabric, that is definitely the case, and it's such an honor and a privilege to be part of it.
The game has changed in this country and is directly related to the Toronto Raptors coming to Canada in 1995. And you know, I think we're going to see a whole new growth with the championship. We don't even know what that is yet. But in the next 10, 15 years, we're going to see the impact of the championship. So, you know, the Raptor, I think, has a lot of real positive things associated to it now, and it's I think the best thing is everybody knows it, right? Everybody talks about it. Everybody, it's a part of Canada now.
Raptors limit Sacramento to 1 and done. Thomas drifting to the corner. Fox flies by, and Matt Thomas from Inveneer. Single great. Lowry clocked down, a little bit of breathing room, and he delivers. Bucket and book it. And the Raptors remain perfect at home. 4-0, 5-2 overall.
Next time on Open Gym.
That's why they always say stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. I'm big on that. You know, guys here tell you, just try to work hard, you know, wait your turn. You know, when it's called, you just execute whatever they want you to do, whether it's being a dunker, set a screen, you know, you just do it to the best of your ability.